Hello universe, this is Angels AI and you are into the CSS course first lecture, and we are going to start our CSS journey together from this video. So let's get started without further ado. First, before we start CSS directly into coding, we'll have to understand where and how and why we have to learn CSS. Okay, for that we'll have to look on to some of the examples of websites. Okay, so let's open our browser and let me show you the websites. Okay, so first website that you need to know for understanding the CSS styling, you have this website known as Pixabay. Okay, so Pixabay is just like image distribution, or you can say almost every media file distribution. It can give you photos, illustrations, vectors, videos, music, sound effects, also GIFs as well. Fine. So this is a website, an example of a website. Okay, and as you try to scroll this, the navigation bar seems to cut off and stick onto the top, and then we have this little box, okay, so which is with us throughout all the website. And in the navigation box we have our logo, we have the search box, and then we have this drop down menu, then we have buttons, and then we have more buttons, like, right? So every button has their own functionality, and as you see here, now Pixabay is written in white color, but as soon as you scroll it, the color of the Pixabay changes into black. This all things that I told you right now was all possible by CSS. So CSS seems more important, right? The text color, the text alignment, and the text style, everything, the image, the background image, okay, everything is all by CSS styling. It is all possible by CSS. All the hover effect, if you see, if you move on your cursor onto a button or something, that happens to react to it, and that reaction of the button is also done by CSS. Okay, so this is CSS, and so on and so forth. Other website which can also be the best example is hostinger.com. And as you see that you have this navigation bar over here, and then you have the hover effects and so on, then this car hover effect, the zoom in and the shadow of the box and the zoom out, all these effects are CSS styling. Okay, fine. So these are the examples. Even if you go on to my own website, that is www.angelsai.com, you can find a lot of CSS over here. If I just scroll down and click on this, the background color of the button changes into black, and that is also a CSS styling. If you also go onto the masterclasses navigation bars button, you will find that my button, that my image is here and the text is here, and so that all the styling is all done by CSS itself. If you go on and try to click on this button, the color of the button changes. Okay, so that is how CSS works. This everything, that image is here, then the text in between, then another image, all this, that this effect too is CSS. Okay, this is also CSS. If you go down, you can find this as also CSS. The layout, the styling, and everything, the animations and everything is actually CSS. So CSS seems more important, and so we are going to start a journey of CSS coding from the next video. So we are going to start code, right, to how to code CSS with the help of HTML, because HTML and CSS are just like two partners working together, so we have to learn them too. In this course you will learn CSS from all the zero means all the scratch. Okay, from zero to we have to go on to the advanced and the more advanced things. So if you even don't have learned anything about CSS before, you will be find it very, very easy to learn CSS with us over here. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.